Real Rock 92.7 QLZ, live from Boondocks at Styles. I'm joined now. We just had Elias on the air, and now we've got Wade from the band Recoil, who's going to be opening up the show tonight. They go on stage at 8 o'clock. How you doing, man? You ready for this?
Yeah, man, for sure. Always ready.
Yeah. Well, he's always ready, but the question is, what did your tour manager ask me to ask you? Yeah, and he's filming it, by the way.
Everyone thinks that our name is just Recoil, but it's Recoil VOR.
My apologies. See, I did not have that on my list. So,
good, man.
VR, what does the VOR stand for?
Voice of Rule.
Voice of Rule.
Yeah. Voice of Rule.
Okay, all right. Recoil VOR. Well, there you go. My apologies. I'll make sure to make that statement correct when I go and bring you on stage tonight, if you will have me after this question. So your tour manager and I were talking here just off air a little bit ago, and apparently, I have to ask about this. Apparently, you have a bit of a streak going.
No, I don't have a streak of.
I don't know. I hear something about a streak of guys wanting to beat you up at the end of shows.
I don't have any comment on that.
He put me up to it, so.
I don't know. When I get drunk and do stupid things, well, then stupid things happen to me. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. All right. Well, obviously you're Australian, not Austrian, as we heard about the story from last night.
True.
So how do you like the States? Is this your first time over?
No, it's probably my third or fourth time, but second time touring. So
okay.
Yeah, we enjoy it. We love it here. Big cans of beer and all the food you can eat at any time. So yeah.
Let me ask this: Is Foster's really Australian for beer? Is that like the cheap beer over there?
Well, no one drinks it. So,
really? So
no.
they pawn it off on us, and it's just
they do more in export than what we drink. And trust
really?
me, none of my friends or anyone that I know drinks it.
Really? So what's the beer choice over there then?
Okay, so it's basically you got my local beer, which would be Tui's New, or Victoria Bitter, or I like to drink Hans Super Dry. So yeah, but you don't know any of them. But
no, I've never heard of any of these. So hopefully, if they see this video on YouTube, they will go ahead and give you endorsements from now on.
I hope so.
So, what was it always the goal to get here to the States for the band? I mean, like, how did that all start for you guys to bring it here?
Well, you guys have got a bigger population than us, and every time we've come over here, we've had a good time. So, we just try and make our way back because in Australia, there's not a lot of.
There's a lot of space between cities too, right? There's not a lot of cities.
You can't get in a bus and tour. You have to get on a plane, and it's quite expensive. And unless you've got a big following or whatever, well, then no one really. Cares, but
gotcha.
But we come here and everyone loves it, so why not come back?
There you go, man.
Yeah.
So, do you guys got an EP? You got an album out right now? What's going on?
Yeah, just released a new EP. It's called Othello.
Okay. You got it here tonight, right?
Yeah, we play a few tracks off that. We play some off the last album, and yeah, so we just have a mix of everything, try and give the flavor,
of what the band is.
That's it.
Recoil VOR is the name of the band, to make that correction there. 92.7 QLZ. Wade joining us here on air, man. What else can you tell us about the band and about you guys? I mean, this is the first experience for Springfield of you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, look, we're just really happy to be here, and everyone's been cool to us. So, we've got no complaints. The only thing is we go home in a couple of days, so I'm hoping that the 500, 600 kids here tonight are going to go nuts because I'm going to go nuts. So
this is the next to last night of this tour. Then you go home for what? Christmas, right?
Yeah. We just leave here in a couple of days' time. We'll be home hopefully on Christmas Eve if the flights all
they all work out. Exactly, how many flights do you got to take to get over there, man?
So we go Chicago, San Fran, Sydney. So it's all up about a 20-odd hour commute.
And layover too, I would have to assume, and all that wonderful jazz.
Yep.
Oh my lord! Did you guys bring your own gear here? Or did you pick up gear in the States then?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, customs are a bit weird about us bringing instruments.
Like a full set of drums or like 6 or 7 basses.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And like, it's not viable. You can't do that. It costs too much in shipping, or it's just a headache for everyone. So, and the thing is, all the equipment over here is like half the price of what we get it. So we go over and buy new equipment and get it for nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting. So it's just cool because anytime I talk to a band from another country, it's always interesting to hear the difference between the cultures. Now, can they find you guys online where they can find out more about you?
Yeah, recoilvor.com, or just hit us up on Facebook. We're on pretty much everything, SoundCloud, everything.
It's all over the place.
It's everywhere.
And if you're coming tonight to the show here at Boondocks, well, I don't know why. The question is if you should be coming tonight, because there are tickets plenty available. 7 o'clock are the doors. 8 o'clock, Recoil VOR goes on stage tonight, and we can't wait to see you guys live. So come out, support them, pick up the new EP. buy a T-shirt and send them home with some drinking cash because they're going to need it tonight because tonight we're partying. It's Friday.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
There you go. And we might have a story for your tour manager to talk about tomorrow as well.
No, I'm going to behave myself.
You're going to behave yourself?
Yeah, until I get a few drinks into me.
Well, that's what I'm aiming for. So it's going to be a good night. Come out and see us live. It's 927 QLZ Live.